until with no crew to serve, you ceased to exist too, I suggested. And the other Clyde nodded again. But why come back now, after all these years?
Because you woke me,
he answered simply.
The ship draws its power from the landscapes, the wind, the waterfalls, even those primitive mechanical vehicles you're so fond of.
Immediately I knew what he meant. The school trip, of course. That's why the coach stopped working when it did. It was this ship. And with all those minds stranded here, teasing at your consciousness.
I was created to meet the needs of those around me. But I've been asleep for so long, I no longer knew what I was or why I was here. I assumed I was just another one of them. So I watched them from afar, following them to the water's edge, trying to work out where I belonged. I watched as they built their makeshift dwellings.
His eyes met mine.
I even spoke with some of them.
I remembered the words both Rani and I had heard.
It will be all right.
Now I realised it was the figure's way of saying it was going to serve us and make us happy. Well, we're very sorry to have disturbed you, I said, ushering Luke and Clyde back towards the entrance. But now we've helped you realise what you are. We really should be going. Nice to have met you. But the other Clyde ran out in front of us, blocking the passageway. His eyes began to burn, that deep, dark red once more.
You can't leave,
he cried.
You can never leave. Don't you understand?
I understood the situation all too well. This creature, this entity, whatever it was, had taken on the body of a frightened youngster, and he knew if he let us go, he might never exist again. He'd just stop.
If you stay here, I can make you happy,
the other Clyde promised, the tone of his voice becoming all the more manic.
That's my function, you see. I'm here to look after you, cater for your every need, but I need you to look after me too. Need you to keep me alive.
His eyes met mine, pleading with me for help. There wasn't any help I could give. I'm sorry, I told him. We have to go.
You can't,
he snapped, throwing some kind of tantrum at me.
You can't!
I sighed. Look, I said again, a plan slowly forming in the back of my mind. I can't begin to understand what you must be feeling right now. But maybe, if you were me, if you took on my form, we could understand each other better. That's right, isn't it? You can take on the form of any one of us, can't you? Why not me? The other Clyde glared at me reluctantly. He couldn't refuse. And we watched again as he threw back his head, eyes blazing, his entire body shimmering in an aura of orange light as he became something else. He became me.